ICAR, Directorate of Cold Water Fisheries Research. The Himalayas are the largest mountain chains and ecosystems on Earth. Its snow-clad mountains and glaciers are the source of cold water supplies to our planet's inhabitation in the region. A significant distribution of cold water fishery resources of India are spread across the northeastern to western Himalayan region of the country. The National Research Centre on Cold Water Fisheries became an independent research centre on 24th September 1987 during the 7th Five-Year Plan. Bhimtal is also the gateway to the northern Kumaon region of Himalayas of Uttarakhand. The city of Bhimtal is also known as home to large freshwater lakes. The mandates of the Directorate are basic, strategic and applied research in cold water fisheries and aquaculture. Act as a repository of information on the hill fishery resources. Human resource development through training, education and extension. Conferred with an ISO 9001, the ICAR DCFR has been honored with several prestigious awards, is a premier modern institution with laboratories equipped with the most advanced systems, administrative blocks, wet labs, feed mills, aquariums, library, AKMU cell, auditorium, guest house, flow-through Masir hatchery, model fish hatchery, cemented ponds, polyline tank demonstration unit and polyhouse concrete tanks. The Directorate also has an experimental fish farm at Champavat, situated 150 kilometers from Bhimtal. The experimental farm has all the provision for cold water fish breeding and culture. Over the last decade, DCFR's tremendous achievements have been riding high on the graph. Current fish production in cold water sector at 55,000 tons. Trout production has seen a significant growth at 1,100 tons at present. Rainbow trout egg production overproduction at 12.17 million, a 450% increase over the last 10 years. The Diagnostic Virology Lab has the core area to look for virus prevalence in cold water fish species. Virology Lab has been involved in several important projects like disease surveillance, developing diagnostic tools for fish viruses, development of positive controls for infectious pancreatic necrosis, infectious hematopoietic necrosis virus, viral hemorrhagic septicemia, for which the scientists at ICAR DCFR have developed positive controls and standardized PCR conditions so that in future such diseases can be diagnosed. Diagnostic Bacteriology Lab has profiled 200 isolates of pathogenic bacteria with antimicrobial resistance profile which cause diseases in rainbow trout fish farms in northern India. The laboratory for the first time also reported presence of bacterial pathogen Lactococcus garvi and its whole genome sequence. Developed rapid diagnostics for the identification of Lactococcus garvi. The Fish Parasitology and Mycology Laboratory provides effective solutions to farmers concerned about fish fungal diseases infested in rainbow trout, masir or in exotic carps. A team from the lab collects samples from farmers' ponds and are then brought to the lab where they are checked for their clinical symptoms like the external physical appearance on the gills, for hemorrhage and so on. ICAR DCFR's achievements in the last 10 years have established new benchmarks and came up to new challenges of the future. The emerging challenges of water conservation, the challenge of meeting the climate change, new climate-resilient species to be developed, enhancing farmers' income and fish production. Adding new entrepreneurs, meeting the nutrition requirement in different life stages of cold water fish. We must preserve our natural resources and optimize their sustainable utility, thus to create avenues to conserve and to develop our knowledge of cold water fish to expand to newer horizons. ICAR, Directorate of Cold Water Fisheries